The date is the 15th of Therendor, Year of the Kingdom 998. The weather is warming up. Clothes are drying a little bit faster when it's not raining. And currently, I am with Anne and Willow. We're just spending our day at the Poppy while Secret Elsa attends to her duties. Yesterday, it felt incredibly long and incredibly short all at once. Not enough time to do everything, and yet we did so much. Our Barrow adventure came to a close. We set out at sunrise with Secret Elsa in tow, along with, a heavy atmosphere. I don't think any of us were particularly interested in seeing Secret Elsa in her war garb or brandishing a weapon, but I'll see to it that it doesn't happen again, if I can. We came upon an undead stag in our travels, but I made quick work of that. At the Barrow, we were beset by shadows and a will-o-wisp of all things, and although I wasn't much help in that battle, we still came to victory. At lunch, the Seeker told us of how they set the wards and the soldiers in the Barrow all those years ago, and I admit I was a little nervous. I didn't want anything asked that might upset them more than they already were. I even upset N in my efforts to shield Elsa. Silly Luca. Anyway, Willow and Seeker Elsa went about setting up the warding spell, and N and I retrieved materials from Daisy the donkey to barricade the Barrow permanently. While we were moving everything, we spoke of Kai. We spoke of why he exists, why N is... When N became N, if there are more than Kai and N, I don't know. I felt a little less anxious after speaking with N, but I feel like there's something... Anyway, that's not important. I aided Secret Elsa in setting the ward, and we blocked up the door and returned home. Willow was a bit out of sorts. We ended up on the wrong path and had to backtrack a fair bit. When we were alone, I told them they could speak to me if they wanted, about what ailed them or anything at all. I'm here to listen. They even ended up spending the night at the Poppy after a nice dinner. Anne and I, we made I taught them never mind, that's not something I need to share, I think. Oh, and Willow brought up the hearing for Varis in Regalport tomorrow. I don't know if they mentioned it before. If they did, I probably forgot, but that's perfect. I needed an excuse to go to Regalport to get Seeker's Elsa's gift after all, so...
Gift? What's the occasion?
Yeah. Oh, it's Seeker Elsa's birthday the day after tomorrow.
It's Seeker Elsa's birthday?
Yes, the day after tomorrow, on the 16th.
Day after tomorrow? Why didn't you tell us before?
Is she celebrating?
That's so soon.
What are the plans?
What are you doing for it? You have a gift?
Well, I'm getting a gift, as I said, and I'm going to, Elsa's going to the Quail for dinner, and I'm going to make a cake, and we'll have cake after dinner. Did I not tell you before?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm this week has been distracting. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine. You're fine. It's just a surprise.
Well, hopefully.
Is it a surprise party?
Well, it's not like it's a party, but people will be coming, and some things are a surprise.
And you're making a cake. Is that a surprise?
I want it to be, yeah.
So where are you baking it then?
Here?
At the Poppy?
Yeah. Poppy? Do you think she'll notice?
Yes.
It's
something of a challenge to covertly bake a cake.
Not impossible, but yes, quite difficult.
Could I bake it at your boat?
I don't have an oven, unless you count the forge.
Huh. Could we use the forge?
No,
It's basically
Luca, sorry.
So the cake can't be a surprise then. That's. Oh, what do? Well, Eka at the Quail invited Elsa for dinner for her birthday. Do you think she might let me use her oven? If it's part of the festivities, it might be okay.
Worth asking. She seems to like you enough.
Well, she likes Elsa enough to make a special dinner, so yeah, that could work. Oh, and you're both invited, of course.
Ah, flattered.
Thanks.
Kai too, if he wants.
He will be attending on account of me attending, yes.
Well, when we go to the hearing, I would like to take some time to pick up a gift. When I was at Regalport with Kai, I did some window shopping and I found something I would like to get. And I was hoping, Willow, you could keep it in your pockets so it's safe and a secret.
Sure. I'll need to do some last-minute gift shopping myself.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? Looks like this just became Operation Surprise Elsa.
All right, it's a date then. Date with you two.
Sure.
Whatever.
Oh, wonderful. So, we pick up on the 16th of Therendor, the date of the hearing of Varis Greenleaf. You step off the ferry and onto the docks of the Crown Bay Harbour and are immediately swept up in the bustle of the crowd setting about their daily work. A House Orion courier in uniform tips his hat to you apologetically as his satchel briefly cuts off your path, and then he's away, darting among the people to make his deliveries. Winding your way through the busy streets of the harbour, you head further into the city of Regalport. You reach an intersection where three districts meet at a large plaza. On one side, the quayside court with its chic coffee houses, bustling bars, and all manner of entertainment one could desire. And on the other, the colonnades and tended flower beds that lead to the Wavecrest quarter, where the land-bound wealthy have settled, and the seat of High Prince Ryger's offices. You meet Varis Greenleaf outside a pub that's just a stone's throw away from the whole of the Port Authority. If he was looking better when you last saw him at the Nodding Poppy, he is looking quite well today. He's gotten a haircut and cleaned up his beard, and is dressed in clothes that you would expect to see on a pirate captain, if maybe a little bit dated and loose. There's still a gauntness about him from his harrowing time in the lighthouse, but it's easier now to imagine him as the bombastic captain from that written description you read over a month ago now. What do you do?
Willow.
Okay, if you're letting Willow stand out in front, Willow will wave and say, Mr. Varis.
Oh, there you are. Good morning. Varis greets you all.
Willow would shake his hand, I think.
Yeah, he'll accept a handshake.
And we'll give him a nod.
Luca will give him a very smiley nod and a little wave, because I don't think he wants to be hugged in public.
How are you feeling?
Good.
Are you settling in? All right?
Oh yes, it's yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm a little just ready to get a move on. Finally.
Yeah.
He sort
Yes,
of
we get this all
glances
wrapped up.
over his shoulder towards where there's a clock tower and looks at the time. Should be about ready. Soon.
Okay. Well, what could go wrong? Well, yeah, that's a bad thing to say. What I'm trying to say is good luck. In fact, Captain Varys says good luck. Willow looks back at Luca and like, get it?
Yeah.
Back at Varys, like, wait, maybe I shouldn't be invoking this.
Aris gives you a little chuckle and says,
Whew.
yeah. Right, let's get a move on then.
Yes.
Okay.
You follow Varys to the hall of the Port Authority. It is a grand building, almost a castle like those of old Galifar. You enter through the great front doors, walking past a set of guards in chain shirts with gleaming helmets and into the foyer. It is busy, but not crowded, with all sorts of people waiting on official business to be seen to by the assorted clerks and law-keepers. Varis goes up to the reception desk, staffed by a formidable-looking dwarven woman with tightly braided beard and hair. "Name and business?" she asks. "Varis Greenleaf, formerly of the Silver Dancer. I have a hearing at midday to speak with High Prince Rhaegar Renarn." The woman's eyebrows visibly bounce against her pale skin. She checks the ledger, glances at Varis, then checks again. "Right you are, then." The woman gives Varis directions to the appropriate room. Varis thanks her and then adds, "I have some guests with me. Is it alright if they come along?" He gestures over his shoulder at you. The dwarven woman looks puzzled briefly and shrugs. "Don't see why not. It's just tablets after all." And you are able to follow Varis down a few halls into the nice, if small, side room.
I think it's quite clear too that when Willow gets into this building, they are holding their hats sort of low. They are standing a little lower, a little less loudly than usual, and it begins to make sense why they aren't wearing their bright, colourful jacket today.
There goes my plan.
Hmm?
Oh, never mind.
The
I
pocket
guess you're
plan?
hiding. Yeah, pocket plan.
This one has pockets.
Are they special? Are they special
My
pockets?
party pants with my party
Yeah,
pockets.
the party pants. This is the origin.
Ah.
Mm.
Can I like stick my hand in Willow's pocket?
He can't he? Zeke, can he?
Yes? Yes.
But do you want
You
to?
want to try?
Is Luca going to? You can.
I want to try. Yes.
Try. I think Willow's just gonna let that happen.
Okay.
And I like go elbow deep into Willow's pocket.
I think you can.
Yeah.
Yep.
Willow is going to slap your arm, like your shoulder, and be like, "Do you mind?" Because it's quite. Eyes have just turned to us because you've just plunged your arm into Willow's pocket.
You try. And it's like standing in front of him, where the arm is going into the pocket now.
Sorry.
Don't
Pull out.
anything.
I stand
Way
up
out.
a little bit straighter. Sorry. Sorry.
Act natural. It's terrible advice
than
for
natural.
you. Let's go.
Yes, that was
Normal.
that was Luca's normal.
Okay, stop. Willow's trying not to like laugh.
You this brief distraction aside, you follow Varis into this little clerical side room, and enter. The clerk, an older human man with a bald head and a wispy grey mustache, greets you as you enter. "Varis Greenleaf, yes?" Yes, and guests," Varis replies. The old man nods and gestures for you to sit. There's a desk with chairs, as well as a set of sofas and a coffee table to one side. "You'll need to answer a few questions under a truth spell to verify your identity first," says the old man to Varis. Varis nods. The man touches a hand to the base of his neck and mutters an incantation. Everybody give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
Willow.
Or you can willingly save.
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
and I can willingly what? Save.
Or you can willingly fail the save.
No thanks. No, I only accidentally failed. Oh! Oh no.
That's fine. It's just a truth spell. Varis willingly fails the save because he is submitting to truth. You guys just get caught in the radius, or rather, Willow gets caught in the radius of the spell zone of truth. "Do you pick your nose?" the old man asks, and Varis replies, "Only when I don't think anyone's looking." He catches himself. The old man chuckles and waves his hand. Sorry, old truth-teller's prank. Now let's get to the real questions." He pulls up a set of papers and starts asking Varis questions about his life, the things that would be on records. ships he was on, the year and date, ports he has visited, relatively dry stuff. After about 10 minutes of answering questions, the old man sets down his pages and nods. It seems you are who you claim to be. I'll send for the scribe so that you can have your hearing with High Prince Rhaegar. Thank you, sir, Varis says. The old man stands up and leaves the room after gesturing for you to avail yourself to some small refreshments. There's some water and, thing of tea. What are they called? Not a samovar, but like a dispenser
Oh yeah.
of like
Goon bag?
black tea.
I don't know.
No, that's not it. You know those.
So close.
Okay,
Like an urn, but like the
you know, in
yeah,
hotels where they have like the
Cucumber water?
no.
the
Also
thing that
not.
releases the hot water as well as the cold water. Is that what you're referring to? The
No, I'm
faucet
talking
thing.
like I'm thinking of like literally a big barrel of tea with a tap.
Okay.
I just know those as
Like a-
dispensers, so.
Like a
Yeah.
keg. Yeah. I get
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
That. Let's
There's
give it some, we'll
refreshments.
call it something else.
yeah,
A kegger
barrel.
of tea.
Yeah.
sure.
Barrel keg. Carry on.
I will get Varis tea if he wants.
He can help himself.
Okay.
And will also
lean
help
down.
themselves.
I
Yeah.
lean down to everyone like, so do you pick your nose?
Wait, sorry. I imagine too that Willow's face like skewed when they realized that spell hit them. Like what? Like immediately hand over mouth. Like nah. So they are probably just like not standing near you guys.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I would be worried if they walked away.
Oh, they're not like they're just keeping to themselves
yeah.
near
Yeah.
you guys.
Also,
Not drawing
the spell will fade like momentarily,
Okay.
Yeah.
Whew.
and it doesn't compel you to like
Tell the truth.
overshare, but
Yeah,
it
nice.
does compel you to tell the truth when you are speaking.
And
It doesn't like pull the words from your mouth.
Yeah. But Willow
Valid.
just knows Luke is here and he asks questions sometimes. So
Like, look at Willow and I'm like, do you want anything?
yes, Willow stands up and gets some.
It's kind of exciting. We'll get to see the High Prince.
Yeah.
Maybe even speak with him.
Why would you want that?
Because I am a prince, remember?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Prince to
Maybe don't
prince.
say that here, Luca. I'm going to speak to Varis. Were you
Mhm.
aware that Captain Rhaegar was going to be here? Sorry, High Prince Rhaegar.
I don't know. They said it was something about tablets. This looks a bit
Wait, can I?
small for an official meeting.
That's what I was thinking. It's a bit of a lounge. Kind of thought he'd have a, you know,
A throne?
exactly.
Maybe he's not pretentious.
Sounds like you have some
Hmm.
opinions.
Willow, give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Willow gave a face to N with that. Looks like you have some opinions, but a face of doesn't everyone? Don't make me get into it. Arcana.
Yeah, you don't know what they mean about tablets
Hmm.
in this context.
Educated guess. It's interesting. Well, good, I guess.
Tablets are what you take medicine crushed together.
Very good, Luca. That must be it.
If we weren't in public, I would tip my tea on you.
Please don't.
Well, I don't want to mess up your fancy clothes.
You still need those party pants.
I do.
Mhm.
How's Varis? Is he nervous?
Yeah, how's he
Is
looking?
relaxed?
Can we insight
He's
check
just-
him?
Yeah, sure. Feel free to insight check Varys.
Captain of...
Yes.
Oh, Willow, you are
You're-
not doing
You're
good
not feeling
today.
it right now, are you? You're hit with
Willow
that
is
truth
all kinds
spell.
of jittery today.
Yeah.
Varis looks at ease. And for once, you are the one that can read past his demeanor, and it's like, oh, he's like apprehensive and thinking a lot about something, and is like putting on sort of a forced appearance of being comfortable a little bit.
Yeah.
You recognize that kind of look of
Mm-hmm.
acting like you're supposed to be here.
You and I both, King.
Yeah.
I'm too dumb to realize I'm not supposed to be here. So I'm just acting like I fit in anyway.
All right.
Hmm.
10 minutes later, there is a knock on the door, and a flustered gnomish woman bursts in holding a satchel. Is this the right room? I'm here for, Greenleaf for the High Prince? That's me, replies Varis. Oh, yay, made it, she squeaks to herself. Ahem. Jay Civis, at your service. The gnomish woman clicks her heels together and bows deeply. I'll be handling the transcription line for you today. Varis inclines his head. Varis Greenleaf. Much obliged. The scribe carries her bag over to the desk and drags out a scroll. This is a privacy agreement regarding the ensuing conversation. House Civis is contractually obligated to keep all information transmitted within this room secret, with the exception where it may infringe upon the Code of Galifar, the court edicts, or the safety of House Civis staff. Please sign at the bottom. She slides it over with a quill to Varis. Varis reads over it and signs. She pulls out a slate tablet trimmed with electrum and studded with dragon shards, a magic item. Jag grabs a stick of sparkling white chalk from behind her ear and writes down a set of rapid-fire glyphs on the tablet. It glows briefly, the writing suddenly fading and a new series of words appearing. The dragon-marked scribe responds with a quick mark of a chalk, a confirmation. Communication established with the scribe Harimer de Civis, stationed in Uthrone Kibara. This is Jaya de Civis, transcribing for Varis Greenleaf in Regalport, Greentarn. She looks up at Varis and goes, Oh, please sit down. I'll transcribe and read for you during the conversation. Varis takes his seat across from her. Jaya skims the tablet as more words appear. High Prince Riker is asking for identity confirmation, I think. Could you please answer the question? What did you say to me when I told you of the plan to meet with Lyander? The question visibly takes Varis off guard. He struggles for a moment to recall before he falteringly dictates. I said, if there was any scurvy bastard who could charm a Kraken to eat from his hand, it was Ryger, and that I would gladly be bait for such a brazen gamble. There is a pause as the message is transcribed. More writing appears on the tablet, and Jaya clears her throat briefly before reading. Message. It is good to hear you're back from the dead. What happened to you? With this hurdle overcome, it seems that communication is able to flow more freely. Varys begins to speak, and though he glosses over the details, he explains how he ran afoul of the Hag's curse, and that it took a lucky band of adventurers to free him and what remained of his crew. I'm indebted to the three of them, Varys says. They're in the room now, and at my request. Message. You can pass along my personal thanks. Jaya glances over at the three of you and gives an awkward grin. Any reactions?
I will give her a polite smile back.
And is stoic, very observant of the situation, not very reactive.
Willow?
Yeah, Willow.
How you doing?
Willow seems to have just kind of clicked about something. And, well, first off, the last words he said have put an unreadable look on Willow's face, and that now the fact that he is mentioning us unspecifically, for the moment, has made Willow pause. Their ears are already down, but they would be down further if not for the hat.
The conversation continues, and with the periodic pauses as things are written then read out loud, the High Prince says he is looking forward to catching up with Varis, and that he should be returning to Regalport in about 2 months' time from his current trade run. In the meantime, Ryger promises to pass along a word to his staff to grant Varis a comfortable stipend until his return. I'm very grateful, High Prince, Varis stammers. If it's not too much to ask, what happened to the Silver Dancer in my absence? I heard she's sailing under a new captain. Message. Yes, your first and second mates disappeared with you, so it was left in the hands of the third. I don't remember the exact details, but I believe that Meraldine Frostroot won it in a contest. She's an up-and-comer, all right. Business savvy. Afraid you'll have to talk to her about the ship yourself, my good man. She's stationed along the bay to protect the bay along with the Wyvern, Baron Law's galleon. Varys takes this in with a thoughtful expression. Anything more to say? Jaya asks after a long pause. Send the High Prince my thanks, and I'll be waiting for him at the next time he drops anchor in Regalport. Jaya nods. A few more pleasantries are exchanged, and the conversation comes to a close. The scribe packs up her equipment, and there is much polite thanking and nodding before you are given leave. You leave the whole of the Port Authority, though Varys' expression seems distant. He's clearly deep in thought about it all.
Went well, I
To do.
think.
Did it?
Well, no one was thrown in jail.
Varys might know better than we do. And is looking at Varys while, like, talking with Luca.
Varys is just, like, sort of walking a little bit automatically out of the building and through the streets to get, like, a little bit of distance, and just seems to be thinking very deeply, so unless you talk to him directly, he's probably not going to answer.
And looks at Willow. How's Willow looking?
Yeah. Kind of
Willow's,
pull back a second so that there can be like a step between us and Varys. And I'll lean in at Willow and check how they're doing first. I agree.
Willow's got a similar vibe. Walking, autopilot, thinking, deep in thought. And they are looking at Varys.
Kind of lean in and ask, what do you think about Willow?
Pardon? Yes.
What?
That was interesting.
Was it? What do you think about?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
you wouldn't know, I guess. Well, it's the tablet was that makes sense. I should have been able to put that together, but that's fine. And Captain Varys. Hi. Willow's going to jump up beside him. Should we take lunch, everyone? I think we should have lunch.
Yeah, that sounds nice. Yeah, let's do
It
that.
is after midday?
Yes.
Oh, is it?
It's around noon.
Yeah.
Varys was
Might as well.
early and, like, yeah. Oh, good.
It's like 3 minutes after midday, so Lucas said it's after midday.
But okay.
Yeah.
Where to? Anywhere? Anything you've been craving since you got back?
Cheese?
Varys gives you a confused look.
Oh, nothing.
Oh,
I just...
from the... Oh, right. Sorry.
Sorry.
Memories from then are a little bit...
Awful.
Sorry.
That
Sorry.
too.
It's fine.
No, I wasn't apologizing to you.
No, I said it's fine to Varys.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So, geez, you could apologize to me anyway. Anyway, I'm kidding. What do you feel like eating?
Not sure, to be honest.
Well, Luca, you've recently perused some of the places to eat around here. Do you have any recommendations?
Did
Feel free.
Kai take me? Did Kai take me anywhere particularly nice?
He dropped you off on the sidewalk.
He did. A lot of times he did. So
A stack of shit. So where you found?
Yes, this is beyond Luca.
Somewhere
Yeah, feel
nice.
free to, like, just make up a name of a place to eat and describe it.
I will take him somewhere fancy, even though we're broke.
Sit down. Yeah, of course. Somewhere sit
Somewhere
down.
nice. Yeah. Where
And
we have like a server.
somewhere local. Yeah, like a diner where we get
Yeah.
to eat stuff. It's probably something fancy. Would it have oyster in the name? Something like what's another sea animal that's less,
Oh, we
you know,
we try something.
Lobster.
lobster?
The the dancing lobster.
Could be fancy to the point of just having like a single syllable, like
There we
lobs.
go. Blue oyster. Blue oyster. We're going with blue oyster.
The Blue Oyster Cult? Don't fear the Reaper?
No,
Oh my God.
don't take anything that Thep says ever. Okay,
Okay,
you're not
true.
meant to be looking at the chat. Get back here.
Let's-
Yeah,
This is
like,
high
okay.
quality D&D making up a name for a restaurant. Now you know what it's like.
I'm
We
gonna
never
go with-
doubted you. Donate to our DM. No, okay. How about crabs? Because we had the crab moment with him
Mhm.
in the cave. Yeah, something
Sure.
about a crab, crustacean.
The covert crustacean.
Covert. Delicious. Oh.
Sounds shady.
We don't want to go so high class that it's like fancy 3-course. We just want
Okay,
like give us a plate
We'll
of
go
food.
with
and it's
we'll go with the
delicious.
scarlet lobster.
Okay.
It's a red lobster joke. We'll go with the scarlet
Yeah.
lobster.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's a
So-
chain.
Fine. If we need to retcon this, we will. Somewhere fancy. Okay, how about there? Does Varis even like seafood? Oh
I
wait,
will-
sorry. It's all he ate for the past 6 years.
Yeah, but he
Let's
might
take
be
him
sick
somewhere
of
with a
it.
steak.
That's what I was
Let's
gonna
take him
say.
somewhere with a steak. Lone Star.
We could ask him.
okay.
You know.
Hey Varys, what do you feel like eating? I already asked this.
No, specifically, Varys, I'm gonna push Willow aside. Do you feel like eating seafood, or are you sick of seafood?
As long as it's cooked, I think I'm good.
And gives 2 thumbs up. We're good. Let's go.
Scarlet
Okay.
lobster, everyone. Let's go.
Okay.
You head to the Scarlet Lobster, a pleasant local restaurant.
It has to be blue lobster. Can we change it to blue?
Sure. We go to the Blue
Nice.
Lobster.
Yeah.
It's cerulean crustacean.
No.
Blue.
You head to the crustacean of indeterminate color. It is called the Blue Lobster.
Blue lobster. Gotcha.
Cool.
And have a sit-down meal. I'm imagining it like, it's a place, I'm gonna say, a little bit into the Quayside Court. That's like comfortably middle.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the place you'd go for like Sunday lunch with family, sort of
Yeah.
quality. It's very cozy, very comfortable. You're out on a terrace, I think. It's a nice sunny day. And they probably have like outdoor heating if it gets cold. This is a place with magic. I'm sure they figured out outdoor heating.
Nice.
If not, I'm sure Willow can just start a fire.
Wow.
Yeah, you sit
Oh.
down, order some. I'm gonna say pasta. Varis has
Yeah.
pasta.
Yay!
Yeah.
Good for
Yum.
him.
Like a mushroom.
Let's all have. And we
Yeah,
get garlic
let's all
bread.
have-
Nice.
Luca gasps at the garlic bread.
Yeah, like complimentary garlic bread at the Blue Lobster. Mwah!
Yeah.
I love this place.
So you sit down, take your orders, eat, or like start eating, I guess.
Yeah.
Any conversations you want to have over
Oh,
lunch?
Absolutely.
absolutely. But what's Luca's
Fire away.
absolutely about? I feel like Luca would be the first to start talking while we're like waiting for the food to come.
So I'm
Yeah.
not super versed on the ways of pirate ships. I know Willow is, but Willow is very secretive, as a pirate would be. Did the meeting go well? I couldn't tell.
I reckon so. I mean, Hoff wasn't expecting the man to remember me, considering it's been years now.
Well, you're a very impressionable captain.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Oh. Sorry. I'm
I think he means impressive.
That'd
You
make
leave an
more
impression.
sense.
Yeah.
I think Varis would know that Luke is not as intelligent as everyone else
Yes.
from the time we've spent together.
Yeah. He knows that Luca takes a minute.
He's
Sometimes.
troubled.
Luke,
But he's
Luke
sweet.
is kind.
He's doing his best.
Yeah.
He is.
And you
Sounded.
gotta.
No. Luca, keep talking.
Oh, just he's giving you a stipend. That's
Yes.
much more than I was
Yeah.
expecting.
To be honest, same. Well, guess I'll find out what happens next in 2 months' time.
Why 2 months?
That's when
He's
Ryget
out
comes
in a-
back.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I
So
feel like Willow
timeline.
would know that.
Willow's also scattered, so
True.
both are possible. But I don't think Willow would have asked out loud though, so never mind. It's good. Is he as you remember? As far as you can tell from choice of words being filtered through a small dwarf.
He was a gnome.
Gnome, sorry.
This is
She was
out of,
sweet.
this is out of character. Because I know Mimbrain is overclocking, but Willow would know this.
Yes, okay, I will repeat okay, how is it? As far as choice of words from a small gnome.
Seems like it.
He's more chummy than I expected.
What did you expect?
I don't know, actually.
That was quite a confirmation phrase he had you repeat.
Guess he wanted to know if it really was me.
What was it? Something scurvy bastards?
Varys sort of gives a laugh. Hey, was a lot more cocksure of myself back then. He sort of gives a wistful smile.
Well, seems you had reason to be. You were sent on a very special mission.
No reason you can't be cocksure now.
Well,
You can
plenty of reasons to... it's nothing. Varys digs into, like, Varys,
Insight
like,
check.
eats.
Inside.
Sure.
Oh, come on now.
Luca, you detect that he was, swerving the topic because he didn't want to be a bummer.
Oh, I've been there.
Aw.
It's just like, you start saying something that's like, I'm deep in trauma, and then you were like, no, actually.
Actually.
This is a Wendy's. Carry on, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, what
This
was
is a
what-
Wendy's, but at yourself.
What were the exact words he said? Do you remember? Or like thereabouts?
What do you mean?
What did Varys just say?
Before he started digging in.
Yeah.
He said, plenty of reasons to, never mind.
Mm.
In response to, like, no reason why you can't be cocksure of yourself now.
Right. So, well, you have come back from the dead. You're a man of mystery and... Willow, what's the word?
Intrigue, maybe.
Maybe. Just special.
I appreciate it, and, thanks for coming along. I wasn't sure what to expect today, but felt like it was worth giving credit where it was due.
Well, we're happy to be here. And if you need us again, when Ryga shows up. Oh, His Highness.
Just High Prince will do.
I'm sure
Have to ask.
we wouldn't.
Oh, Luca.
Oh?
Sorry, carry on.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry, I was just saying.
No,
I'm sure
I thought
we
Luca was still talking.
wouldn't mind a meeting with a prince.
And looking at Willow, like from the
Yeah.
corner of their eye. Like their eye
Like
just
what we
slides
were
over to Willow.
Yeah. Willow, I think you need to privately roll for me.
What am I privately rolling?
Deception, please. And assuming N is rolling insight. I don't know if Luca is.
Oh, and did I notice that? I noticed they started talking, right? So now I'm like expecting them.
Willow visibly is on edge at the words meeting with a prince.
Mhm.
Yeah. Willow, both of you notice that Willow is like visibly on edge at the phrase meeting with a prince.
Well,
They've been on edge for most of the day.
it's
They're even more so, like, they are more so now after the meeting in a weird way.
yeah. En's gonna speak up. It will be in 2 months before he gets back. Some of us might not be here at that time. Sorry to disappoint.
Ah, it's alright. Suppose you're got
I don't know
places
if
to
it's
be.
obvious, En says, gesturing to themselves, but I'm not a local of Regalport.
Eh, could have fooled me.
That's because you're a criminal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I cover my mouth with my hands like I shouldn't have said that.
And just takes a drink.
Varys, like, snorts.
I did library crimes.
They
Who among
borrowed
us
books
has
when
not?
they should. I have not.
That you know
Really?
of.
We should
Oh my god.
I look at N like, feel like we're sharing lingo now.
And just bounces their brows and takes a drink.
Luca despondently eats a bread roll because he doesn't know if he committed library crimes before he lost his memory.
Oh, the redemption, baby!
Oh, shall
I
we
must
Atone for my
Ridiculous.
sins, dog-earing books.
More like atone for my sins.
Oh my god.
Fucking
Anyway, while you guys eat, Willow's probably not started eating yet, and they are gonna ask a question, I guess. I have to know. What was it like? Your plan? What was if we can know, that is, the elaborate plan to kill the Kraken, or have it eating out of Ryga's hands?
Yeah. Well,
How? Other than what we know.
Well, I think I told you that I was gonna go and butter up the viceroys and whatever by being a promising young heir with an insight into the Pirates of Lhazaar. This whole principalities as a nation thing is very new. That's kind of beyond what I was expecting of Ryger's ambitions when we first met.
You already had high expectations of it. You already knew about his ambitions, but they exceeded even that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
He's a bastard son of the Winarns. Why wouldn't he have ambitions? The true kings of Galifar and all that rot.
Yeah. Heard all of that about their ambitions. Yeah.
Ryger's different.
Yeah, I can. Sorry, in what way?
He's... well... he remembers
A pirate.
loyalty.
Evidently.
And, I mean, you've seen this whole place. He gestures widely towards the city. It's built up a lot since I last left.
What was the
Was it like
plan
then?
once you were in? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Ignore me. I eat my
No, it's
pasta.
Well, was gonna try and broker peace between the sea dragons and Lyrander. Maybe they give us one of their fancy ships in exchange for safe passage through pirate-infested waters.
what were you going to do with an airship?
I didn't say airship.
I assume you'd say galleon if you meant the other one. And you said fancy ships. What gets fancier than an airship? Oh, if I'm wrong, then
No. I'm
Galleon.
just like, I'm going, because I think Varis is going to insight check you, Willow.
yes,
On
I know.
that.
It was continuing on.
And then I just make eye contact like, what?
Yeah. This is interesting, but not quite
I
sure
get
what
the
to make of
feeling-
it.
We're a little bit outside
Yeah,
our
we're a bit out of our
realms.
depth with this
Yeah.
question, but we can tell something's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we tell that something's up with these two?
I think
Yeah.
that's not very hard to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm
There's-
an idiot,
there's-
recall. So just
Yeah.
making sure.
You have passive knowledge of human.
That's true. So
You were continuing to say?
No, if I'm incorrect, then let me know. But I would just assume that if you're going to go to all the effort to go in and pretend to be an heir, then you're probably going to want one of their airships. Airships with a H.
Well, certainly would have wanted to work up to that. I wouldn't have been pretending to be an heir. I would have laid my claim. Varys
Right, sorry. Yeah.
lays his arm on the table and flashes off the little dragon mark on the inside of his left wrist. If you're marked
It's a
here,
nice jacket, by the way. Sorry. Carry on. What'd you say?
if you're marked, then unless you've committed some crime against the house itself, I think any member can try and work their way up through the ranks.
Mm.
I had
Willow
a leg
gives
up.
a nod. Yeah, Willow gives a nod like they knew this, they just spoke poorly, misspoke.
I had a
And,
leg up considering I already had my own ship and crew and was an experienced captain of a merchantman.
Hmm.
Knew the waters of the principalities, and there was a war going on. Why wouldn't they want someone like me? Ah, well. That was a long time ago now.
Well, you're not enough of a scurvy bastard to go to those folks anyway, so...
Lyrander wrong you somehow?
They're just quite unpleasant, I think.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah. Well, I think you need to roll for that again.
Roll what? Deception?
Yeah.
To you guys?
oh, dang it.
Yeah.
Sorry, to
Ooh.
you alone or to everyone?
Everybody.
Oh,
Matching.
Yeah. So Varys leaves it at that. And but Anne, you can sense that this is not the entire truth.
Yeah, kind of getting that impression. But Willow and the entire principalities, really.
Yeah.
But Anne already had a suspicion about this, so this is just confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
So Anne's not reacting, and just their eyes are just kind of shifting over to Willow now and again during particular parts of the conversation, but otherwise they're just eating, observing the conversation.
I will say Luca seems to be thinking after your little mention of dragon marks. But otherwise, happy
Does
to
Luke
listen.
want to ask any? Oh, okay.
Yeah, is there anything more to this conversation, or does it just like fade out for a bit and then you start on a different subject as you eat lunch together?
I think really wants to pick his brain, but keeps walking into walls. One of the walls being he seems vaguely like he is not wanting to go down this memory lane because it's very sad for him.
It's not enough to like stop him from talking. You haven't
Yeah.
pushed too far, certainly. He's
So
just
I
kind of
still
like,
push more.
yeah, it's less of a morose and more of like a dissatisfaction.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Well, then we might as well keep bands. Why not? After you got the fancy ship, was there more after that, or that's just it? Further ambition?
Well, it'd be an agreement with Lyrander and the Sea Dragons.
So massive.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I'm aware of that. I meant more specific planning, I suppose.
Well, had to get my foot in the door first, didn't I?
Yeah, of course.
I was well on my way, and then, you know.
Yeah. Well. Oh, we should do a toast.
Sure.
Yeah,
To what?
actually, Willow's going to raise a glass to a hearing well heard and to Captain Varis being back.
Here, here. And we'll raise their
Here,
glass too.
here.
Here.
Yeah.
Clink, sip.
Clink. Yeah.
Willow starts eating because their pasta's getting cold.
Were you not eating that entire time?
I don't think so. I think Willow was just
Oh,
kind of
damn.
sitting.
Oh,
That's how I got all my insight checks.
Yeah. And like Willow's first mouthful of pasta is like massive. Yeah.
It's good. It's good food.
Yep.
Varys offers to treat you.
Nope.
oh no, no.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, I would actually
we
invite Varys to Elsa's party? Question mark? Party?
yeah.
Might as well mention
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize it was the Seeker's birthday. Tomorrow?
Yes.
Gosh.
You're more than welcome to swing by and have some cake and give her your well wishes. I'm sure she'd be happy to see you again.
Oh. Varys sort of like gets a distant look of like, ah. Yeah, I'll ask my niece. If not tomorrow, then I'll send something along.
Is everything okay?
No,
Yeah,
I
what
was
was-
just thinking I wasn't expecting. I didn't realize I haven't got a gift in mind.
We're
Or I
going gift
suppose I
shopping
could-
today.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could join us.
I might send a card or something with you.
I'm sure she'd appreciate
like.
anything.
Yep.
I'm probably not wrong.
What is the vibe here?
Yeah.
Just sort of like
Does he have a crush
taken
on the
off
Seeker?
guard. No.
He's what say? Yuck. Sorry, what? What do you say?
He's taken off guard.
By what? The invite?
Also, just like the news, it's like, hey, your doctor has a birthday today. Oh, what? Okay, yes.
True. He is not small town.
That's true. He's a pirate.
Yeah. Who's paying for lunch, by the way?
Willow.
Okay. 2 gold, please.
I can pay for
Yep,
my share
done.
unless Willow's gonna shove my
Willow's just
hand
going
back
to
in my pouch when I
stand-
start to reach for it.
Well, depends. Is it the kind of bill that comes to the table, or do we go to the counter?
Oh god.
Probably comes to the table.
Yeah, because Willow's going to immediately put the gold down, and if anyone else reaches out, they will physically push your hand away.
Yeah, 2 gold pieces, please. Or, 20
Look at-
silver.
Luca pretends to take the gold for himself.
Willow
And-
slaps Luca again.
And I'll put their hands up and surrender and sit back.
Varis also protests a bit, but then, like,
Willow is
Settles
not one
in.
to be.
Swayed.
apparently not.
Once Willow sets their mind on something, I think it gets done.
It's just lunch.
Yeah. How's the ship coming along? Your little fishing vessel.
Willow does that wince that they do every time someone calls it a skiff or a fishing boat. Like, it is, but like,
it's called it a dinghy yet.
Oh,
well, the night is young, thanks, Anne. But yeah, okay. Yeah, Luca did help. He helped with the mast construction.
Oh, hey.
Hmm.
Good news.
Yeah, so it's coming along.
Let me know when it's seaworthy.
Willow
You
looks
gonna
at
go
him
out?
like, why?
He shrugs. It's been a while since I've been on the deck of
Oh.
a ship of any kind.
A ship. Now that's more like it. Willow didn't say that out loud, but that's on their face. Well, actually, on the topic, if you don't mind me saying, or
Mhm.
asking, rather, are you able to, just out of curiosity, are you able to summon elementals?
Varys kind of looks at you like you've just asked him, hey, are you able to construct jet fuel? Or for reference for that's the kind of ask that Willow has just sprung on him. He says, no, I can talk to him, but
Oh, of course. Sorry, I extended beyond. Yes, you can talk to. That's good. And you know, wind magic. I'm obviously you.
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
That helps with the boats.
It does help with the boats, Luca. Very good. Yeah, I was just wondering. I had a project in mind initially for the, and it's nothing. It has a mast now, so I'll be using the good old-fashioned wind.
Varys sort of like folds his arms and leans in. What project did you have in mind?
Willow folds their arms and also leans in. Just fishing boat things.
Come on, bit. Who are you, Willow Jenkins?
Why does this keep getting asked? I am a magical tinkerer that lives in the boring little city of Salvage. Town of Salvage, village of Salvage, Salvage. In any case, it was just an idle curiosity.
And what would you want to do with a summoned elemental and a ship without sails?
Oh, Prince of Lhazaar, you probably know.
What would I look at Anne. What the hell is happening here?
And just gives you a big shrug. I don't know.
I'm sure you can piece it together.
Pirate talk.
What's your history?
Come now, I just paid for lunch.
Yeah, and you saved my life.
Right.
And I'll get you an in with the High Prince. See if he can't fund your exorbitant dreams of building an elemental galleon in that little scrap bucket of yours.
It's a very nice scrap bucket, thank you very much.
Oh, aye? So you admit it's a scrap bucket?
Does anybody want dessert, or are we just going to sit here?
Like dessert and insight to what is. I'll have
Going on.
dessert.
Willow said that as a joke, by the way. But
Now you have to pay for dessert.
fuck.
You had to pay some way or another, apparently.
Yeah. When it massages their head, they don't like this is being said out loud in such a way. Oh.
Alright, let's order dessert. We'll do that. Lucas summons the server.
Like an elemental, right?
Varis keeps like looking at Willow from across the table of like, you're going to have to talk sooner or later, but without saying that out loud.
After a massage of their head and like okay, whatever. I have a vested interest in vehicles, including galleons.
Lean into N. What's a galleon?
Ship.
Just ship.
Air or boat?
In this context, out of game, in this context, is there a difference? I believe Willow said that galleon would mean seafaring, and there are no air galleons
Yeah.
in this world.
Not yet, at least.
Okay. Well. Let's see.
Just imagining Willow is sitting in front of you guys, like listening. Willow can hear you two talking
Yeah?
behind him.
Yeah,
but
well, if you
just,
don't want this layman's description, you can speak up, bucko.
No,
But until then,
it's funny. Willow's not laughing, but it is quite funny to hear just this conversation happening behind us with Captain Varis across from us, because I for some reason imagined us all sitting on one side with him on the
yeah, me too.
Oh, which is so weird because Luca takes up like 2 seats worth of shoulder space, but okay.
Let's say we're on like a semicircle table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
yeah,
and
Varis is at
Varis
the
are across
hemisphere.
from each other.
Yeah,
and-
that's what I was getting to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Anne and I are just like next to each other, quietly
Stupid
speaking.
Stupid tables at the frickin' Blue
Blue
Lobster.
Lobster.
It could just be a square, and you guys are on the other
Yeah.
like outsides of the square, and Varis and I are across from each other. Anyway, is he going to
Yeah.
keep while you guys talk not so subtly behind and around us? Is he still giving that look?
A little
Gonna
bit,
respond to
yeah.
the vehicle thing?
I think he's like, all right, you won't tell me. I'll have to start guessing.
No.
Unless you'd rather wager for it.
Oh,
What kind of wager?
I believe as the holder of the cards, you get to pick the deal.
You don't have anything I want.
Don't I?
Willow glances at the mark on his arm.
Darius raises his eyebrows. I did learn some things.
Intel. You're offering intel?
He
Or
tilts
skills.
his head. A bit of both.
Willow rolls their eyes a little. You can't see, but they give that like full-headed eye roll.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or what you already know, because you already worked aboard a Lyrander vessel, and that's why you cheesed off at them.
jeez.
Jeez. Oh, well, you started guessing, so the wage is off, I take it?
No, I'm still game. Unless this is where your courage falters.
Excuse you?
Oh.
Darius leads back with a little look of like, he said that.
Ah, I see. You really were cocksure, weren't you?
Indulge me.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Were you aboard a
Yes.
Lyrander vessel? Which one?
None of your business. Willow says, smiling.
Tight-fisted little shifter, aren't you?
Yeah.
Ah. Well. Word is that sea dragons are allied with the wind whispers now, and Colbrook and the dire sharks are with Lyrander of all people.
Yuck.
Well said.
Indeed.
But I wouldn't put Ryger out of the running just yet. Might find a way to broker peace between those two factions. Even if the
Maybe so.
dire sharks are gonna be little pissants about it. They always have been.
Yeah.
Varys sort of puffs and then like looks over his shoulder down sort of the slope into the bay. The sort of brazenness sort of slowly drains out of him, and he gets that distant, wistful look that you're more familiar with.
I'll let you know when my vessel is ready, and you could whip up the winds and see how it fares across the bay.
Thanks. It'd be nice to stretch my sea legs once more.
Mhm.
And I think, unless there's anything else in particular that you want to see there, we're going to wrap up this scene here.
I think so.
Yep.
All right. In which case, we are free to start doing our shopping. I believe Anne wanted to pick up that information that they bartered
Yes.
for a week ago. And
Yeah.
Luca and Willow and Varys are going birthday gift shopping.
Oh, Varis coming with us. Cute.
That's
I
for a
wasn't sure if
little
you
bit.
guys committed to that. Okay, cool.
Are we going to see N turn into Kai?
I mean, Ed's probably gonna mention that they want to peel away and we can meet up with you guys later.
Oh, where are you going, N?
You know where. I'm going to pick up information on, points at Willow, your friend with the bird. Should be in by now.
I take it you're happy for us not to come with you?
Probably best if you don't.
Okay.
Oh, well, say hello to Kai for me. I say that quietly.
We're the same person, Luca. And says quietly back.
Willow quietly sort of stands close to N and says, "Did you want fish dog again? Or shall I put him in the bin in advance?"
And looks at Fish Dog. I'll be fine. It'll only take half an hour tops. That's generous.
Okay. Willow keeps Fish Dog in their pocket. They would have brought it out to show, and then like it's back in their pocket.
Yeah. Cool.
And we'll arrange a place for like them to meet back up. Just a general landmark, like a fountain or something in the middle of the shopping area, something like that.
Yeah.
So they can go about the shops without being encumbered.
Yep.
So, and we'll go after the visage.
All right. In the meantime, Willow and Varis can think about what they're going to get for Seeker Elsa.
Yeah.
Because I will cut back to you, and I will expect you to have an answer.
Okay.
All right.
And Darius too.
Yeah. Varis is probably going to take suggestions from you guys.
Okay. I think of two then.
Yeah. All right. So, we dip into a side alley and transforms into Kai, and we follow him to the visage. You let yourself in through the back room and send a little signal, and Vis comes to meet you.
Guy's taken his usual seat. He usually has a particular seat back here that he takes while he waits.
Mm-hmm. He says, hello, darling.
Hello.
She's in femme mode today. Suppose you're here to find out about your mysterious strangers, huh?
If you have the information.
Only half of it, I'm afraid. No news on that red-coated fella.
Well, I didn't
Hard
have to
to
give you much
find.
to work with, so...
No. Even so, you'd think a person like that would stick out more, but I think I have some leads, so... If you're willing to pay the fee, I'm willing to keep looking.
Fine.
Right? That's another 25 gold up front for information gathering services.
Fair enough.
But I do have news on that wealthy old man that you met at the theater.
Yes.
His name is Sir Edmund Beckett. He's a former Knight of Brayland turned art dealer and philanthropist. He's known for sponsoring a handful of young talents to get formal training under Hosfjarlin. He's been out here in Lhazaar as anyone's guess, but chances are that he's trying to expand his collections with exotic goods you can only find here in the Pirate Exchange. Usually that people that rich have curators to do their collecting for them, but maybe the old man is just very particular. He's staying at one of the more high-end places, but apparently he's rich enough to pop in and out on teleportation circle. Give you an idea of the kind of money we're talking here.
Yeah. Is that it?
Well, I got you a name. I got you an address. Do you need any more?
I can work with that. Guy moves to
Good
stand.
to know. Alright. You looking for any more work, Sugar?
Not today.
Very well.
Perhaps in the future.
She nods. Well, you can always darken my doorstep if you're in need of something.
Will do.
Ah, now.
And Kai will move to leave. But before he starts making his way back to Willow and Luca, he'll kind of linger in the alley where he usually tucks into to change.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of stands there, staring off at nothing for a moment. You sure? Okay. And he will change back into N, but when N pulls their hood down, they're grinning in almost a cruel way. Edmund Beckett, huh? Enjoy your money while you have it. And we'll take a few steadying breaths. When they feel a little more normal, they will head back to Willow and Luca.
And Varis.
As you leave, you glance about, and there is like a brief flash of text on the wall
Hmm?
as the eye repeats the name Edmund Beckett.
Good. We're on the same page then.
Okay. We return back to Willow, Luca, and Varis Greenleaf. What you guys up to? I believe, Luca, you have a present in mind. What are you getting for Sika Elsa's birthday?
I would like to go to a tailor.
Yes. I believe you found like a very nice like boutique clothing store somewhere around the Pirate Exchange.
I did.
That does some fancy, I think it was shift weave.
Yes, shift weave.
Yes. So you found an all seasons shawl
Oh.
that you wanted to get for Sika Elsa.
I did. So I will lead the other two there.
Mm-hmm. You are able to find and purchase the shawl as
Yes.
needed. It is a beautiful piece of fabric that is able to transform between being a thick winter shawl for warmth or a light summer one.
Fantastic.
You
I
were saying?
imagine that, like, I said fancy, but I imagine that Willow is kind of like, has been, Varys has like clueless energy, yes, about this.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so I
Not
imagine
about
that on
like
the
clothing specifically, but just like about like, oh god, present shopping?
yeah, exactly.
Present shopping.
I imagine
For
Willow's
someone
kind
I
of
am
taken...
not very familiar with.
Yeah, Willow's sort of taken the reins, and like on the way over is probably like, so I'm thinking that maybe you could get her some brand of tea or plant. I could get her. I was thinking of either getting her tea or a skirt, but Luca seems to be getting something from a clothing shop, and I suppose I've already gotten her a plant before, but if you got her a plant, that would be different, and then I could get her tea or a kettle or a
Right.
teapot, but I don't quite know if she's going to need another teapot, so maybe just a cup. What are you thinking?
Tea sounds good. Tea's useful. She made a lot of tea while I was there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, you could get her tea. There is the Karnath shop here. You could get her specifically tea from Karnath, I suppose.
Right. That sounds
Yes.
good. That sounds good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Well, you're sorted. Now there's me. I could get her shoes, dress. Dress might be a bit too.
Luca, what do you think?
Luca's like on a mission. He is walking with purpose. He's not listening to you at all.
Oh man, he's busy.
Willow and Varys look up, and Luca is like 20 paces away, power walking towards the boutique.
He's he's on a mission.
Yeah, looks like. Anyway, you and Varys stop by the Cardathi import store, and Yeah, Varis will spend some money on some fancy tea, like a nice box of fancy Karnathi rose hip tea.
Hmm. Nice. Willow just gave Varys their ideas, so they are kind of a general just check around here, see if there's anything that like catches Willow's eye.
Sure.
Perception?
Yeah. Or investigation, your choice.
Oh, should have used investigation.
Hey, that's a pretty good roll.
That is pretty good roll.
Oh, you know what you find?
Yo.
You find a beautiful ceramic mug that's like fluted and stuff that has poppies painted on it.
Oh. Okay, Willow will gladly pick that up and ask how much it is.
I'm gonna say 5 silver.
Actually, can I look around here? Is there anything in here too that's like, for Willow's own sake, anything pertaining to like Karnath culture in general?
There's like a little booklet of Karnathi sayings.
How,
Like
is it expensive?
the proverbs of who was the first king of Karnath? I forgot.
What's his face?
Did Luca forget to?
Hold on,
It was a while ago.
I'm
You haven't
gonna look
yet.
up.
Willow's rifling through it.
Khan the Conqueror?
Yeah, it was Karn. It's
Yeah.
literally Karn. That's why I couldn't
Yeah.
remember it. Yes,
Khan of
but
Karnath?
like,
Wow,
yeah, Karnath is named after him.
that makes sense. Yeah, Scotland looking ass. But anyway, yeah.
So yeah, there's
well,
like sayings from Karn the Conqueror, that sort of thing.
yeah, probably not up Willow's alley, so never mind.
Admittedly, this is like 1,000-year-old
tobacconist.
history.
Yeah. Is it interesting? Does it have nice paper? And how expensive is it?
Mim, you're like bleeding through into Willow.
Willow has these
think
interests
that's-
specifically.
Yeah. I think it's like, I think it's like decent quality paper. It's not like pulp. Like you can there's definitely cheaper books out there. But it is probably like 2 silver for this little like pocket booklet of common Karnathi proverbs that are attributed to Karn the Conqueror.
I think Willow might just buy it out of curiosity. Like, you know when you see a nice looking book, Willow's got that issue, because you've seen their house. They collect
That's
mostly
true.
books for reading, but like they also, if a book looks pretty, they might grab it.
I don't know if I would call it pretty. I would say that the cover is like a little bit off-putting.
Interestingly off-putting.
Not
She was
sure.
standing here for a while, just like
It's like the crest of Karnath. So the what's their
Wolf.
flag again? Yeah, wolf. Like
Willow might just buy it.
the red wolf of Karnath. Yeah.
Yeah, Willow would just buy it.
And
It
also
looked a
like
bit long
the first like you like flick open and like the first quote is basically "Death holds no terror."
I feel like the face Willow gives when they open the book is just like, would you describe the smell as rye, I guess?
Strained,
Dry.
I imagine, a little bit.
Yeah. Strained? Is that what you said?
Strained, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like a
But- That's Karnath. I also imagine they've been standing there for a while and like whoever's in charge of the store is like looking at them.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Though
yeah.
though it is like you're like in Regalport, so it's not like you're the only person in the shop.
Yeah. I guess I shouldn't buy it. Can Varis help Willow decide whether they are indecisive?
What you need a book of proverbs about war for?
Nothing, I guess. Okay, they'll put it back.
All right. All right.
Ask so many questions.
There are questions that should be asked.
I'm joking. Willow's just being...
That wasn't
Oh,
Varis,
shit.
that was me. That was
Yeah.
me, the god.
I know, God. I'm saying that
God.
Willow's just being a smartass.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have checked for something for Luca. Anyway, don't worry about it. He's being annoying. So...
What?
kidding.
Okay. So you finish up your shopping. I hope you've marked down what I've said for prices.
Oh, I actually wanted to go in and ask something about the shawl before I buy it. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yes.
I wanted to know if it like the pictures change or just the thickness of the fabric.
It like the color and fabric changes when it is shifted. It is not like an illusion magic. It is shift weave is not glamour weave. Shift weave physically transforms into a different garment.
What? Okay.
Think of like
cool.
a pocket knife but clothing.
Okay, cool.
And like, my ears are burning.
And is going
And
to...
that was 12, right?
Yes. 12 gold pieces for the shift weave shawl.
Damn, Luca, isn't that all you have?
It's a lot. Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's about a quarter of my money.
Oh.
Honey.
Yeah.
I think on the way back, Anne is going to pick up a frame.
Okay.
If they can find one with flowers on it, that would be ideal. But
Yeah. Sure. Give me a perception check.
alrighty.
Yeah, you find a nice wooden picture frame with like little engraved flowers in the wood.
Beautiful.
I think that'll run you 1 gold. It's like a very nice picture frame.
Cool. That rounds out my number nicely, so that's fine with me.
I'm on 27 gold.
Honey, I need to find some work or start
I know.
accepting payment.
Something's gotta give.
Yeah.
Yes, after that, Ed will just go to their meeting place and wait with
Okay.
the frame.
Yeah. You don't have to wait that long, I imagine. You all meet
Yeah.
up, and Varis like has sort of also bought some stationery and quickly pens like a little thank you note and hands it together with the tea to Luca, who then hands it to Willow to stash in their pockets.
Quick question to Zeke. So is that sort of like Varis won't be coming?
He doesn't know if he'll be coming.
Okay.
The chances are no, just because like
It's a trip.
It's
yeah,
odd.
it's a trip. It's a short notice trip as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Varys will also be a surprise.
Yeah. He's unsure that he'll be able to make it, but like he will try and stop over at some point in the future.
Yeah.
Fine.
Give my regards
Good.
to the Seeker.
We will. We will. She'll be happy to have heard from you.
Hey, thanks for coming along with me today. And thanks
Thank
for
you
lunch.
for having us.
He nods.
Glad that all seems to be in order.
Hey. Keep well then. He sort
We'll
of
be in touch.
You too.
yeah. He gives like Luca a firm handshake and clap on the shoulder.
Oh no, Luca's gonna hug him if he's accepting.
He'll-
'Cause this is a goodbye.
He's a little startled, but he'll give you like a slightly like bro hug. Like it's not a very it's a very quick one. It's like
Yeah.
a clap.
Yeah. For
It's
a
like
hug.
handshake into hug.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
kind. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then like clap Willow on like the upper arm and give them a nod and wave to N, who is obviously like physically reserved.
Yeah, ends over here.
Mm.
And a wave back.
Well, it looks like they're going to ask him something, but they won't. Don't worry about it.
Huh?
Yeah. Well, turn away. After we say bye, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, and feel free to come. Feel free to talk to me anytime you want.
Is that very
Is this
obviously
directed
to
at
Willow?
everyone?
Kind of to everybody, but it's like it's meant for Willow.
Yeah.
Take care, Captain.
You-
Actually, have we decided what you want to be called yet?
Well, until I get my ship back, if I get my ship back, it's just Mister for now.
Okay. Take care, Mr. Varis.
You as well. He waves goodbye.
We all do the
Yes.
Pokemon wave.
Yeah.
Willow does one little over-the-shoulder wave and puts their hands back in their pockets and like starts walking.
So, unless we want to have any other conversations on that day, I think we can skip forward to the 17th and Seeker Elsa's birthday. You guys tell me if you want to
En's
have
just
conversations on the ferry ride home.
I mean, since En peeled away on the note that they were going to see if there's any information about
Yeah.
Redcoat, En's probably just gonna say, "Not yet. We're gonna have to keep looking. He's kind of hard to find, apparently."
I feel like Luca would have to initiate that conversation too, and it's probably on the ferry on the way home.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Wait, initiate what
Willow
conversation?
initiate like what did you find out anything? Did Kai find out
Oh, yeah,
anything?
yeah.
Luca
Yeah.
says
Oh,
bitterly.
yeah.
Hey, don't put
Yeah.
words in his mouth.
I'm
No, they're
kidding.
the correct words.
Oh, are they? Okay. Can I insight check N?
Can you?
Yeah. Do they
Yes.
seem
Try.
okay?
Yeah. En's acting normal.
Yeah, and make a deception check privately to me.
Oh, okay. My first one.
Luca, N seems a little giddy to you, but you're not.
Giddy.
Giddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there's a sort of excitable energy to them, but they are not obviously saying or doing things out of the ordinary.
Yeah. Okay.
Willow,
Willow. Oh, what? You first.
No, Luca go.
No, you first.
Oh no, because Willow might ask N a question.
Yeah, go ham.
Ah, okay. Thanks for asking. Is that all?
Yeah, all for now. They'll keep searching for him, but who knows? They haven't found anything by now. It's kind of weird, considering he apparently stands out so much by your description.
Willow's like hard staring at N.
Yeah, En's just acting casual.
Mm-hmm.
But N
Well, you
seems
do not
normal. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
seems mostly normal. Luca, you pick up that like there might be something extra there, but other than that, they're not saying anything. Willow, you do not have any insight on N. On this
No.
situation.
Staring at them for no reason.
Yeah.
Anyway, Willow, we'll start looking out at the sea. Well,
Willow,
that's a bummer.
yeah. Big bummer.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping. Been so good before. Of course, now they drop the ball.
I'm sure they
He
did their
just
best.
seems like a slippery bastard. That's no fault of your contact.
Maybe it's for the best. Would Varis want to hear that again?
Probably not, but I don't know. I gave him back the music box as well, so it's really up to him. But it's not really about that. It's
It
more
might
about getting
be
it back.
more about it not being in the hands of the public, I imagine.
Right.
Yes, just a
Right.
matter of privacy.
Right.
Were you going to ask something?
Yes. How much do you know about Shiftweave?
Can I do a history check or arcana check? What is that?
Yeah, either I would say Arcana.
Oh shit! So much.
Damn.
So
I know everything, honey.
yeah, yeah. Willow knows specifically what kind of fiber and enchantments are used to make shiftweave. It is a term used for a sort of category of clothing, which basically uses transmutation magic to embed several items of clothing into one, so you can get outfit changes, like at the drop of a hat. So you could have like your workwear and then evening wear in one item of clothing, and like you can switch between the two of them.
Like the magic wand in Animal Crossing.
A little bit, yeah.
Do you know if I could embroider onto it? Or is that not possible?
You can embroider onto it, but it would only stick on one of the outfits.
Hmm. I got Secret Elsa or a shawl.
Oh wait, he hasn't put it in Willow's pocket yet.
No.
Oh, we're already on the
'Cause
boat, bro.
He's still
Oh, I
deciding what to
see.
do with
I
it.
understand. Okay. Oh, I see.
And probably
Oh, that's very nice.
put their gift in Willow's pocket. It probably came in like a nice paper bag, and then
Nice.
and just slid it into your
Oh,
pocket.
shoot. I forgot to get the gift box. Zeke. This little jewelry box that I told you about.
I do not recall.
Uh,
Do you want to just say he got it, or?
We could just say you got it, but like,
yes.
Yeah.
I do not recall you saying that. Is the
I
thing?
said in private. I forgot to. I mentioned it in private.
Yeah.
If you just read like the last message from me,
Okay.
like that's basically what it is.
I was just about to go click in your private chat and like, wait.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
How much would that run me?
A gold piece.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God.
Or like I imagine like a relatively simple
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, sorry, that was an accident. I have since
Good
put
drops
that.
dice.
Yeah. Just drop out of his pockets.
Whoops.
I've put that in Willow's pocket, but obviously it's not big enough for the shawl. But Anne, would you do me a favor?
And I shift around. Sure.
I wanted to try to embroider something on this, and I was hoping you would outline it for me, since you're a better artist than I am. Only by a little bit, but still.
Just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose I can lend you my
How
hand.
noble. Thank you. Oh, great. I don't know any great artists, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You know N.
Yeah, the greatest artist.
Mm-hmm.
So, could I come to your boat for a little bit?
Sure.
Work on that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. All covertly, in the name of Elsa. Here.
All right.
Yeah. Sweet. Sweet as pie.
So weird.
Anything else get done?
I think we head to Willow's
Or-
boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Luca works hard.
Yeah. And give me a dexterity check. Are you proficient with the performance skill?
No.
Okay, then just a dexterity check, please.
All right.
You draw an adequate little flower.
I haven't drawn.
It probably looks good to Luca.
I haven't drawn a lot of flowers. It looks like a flower.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do I need to check to see how well I do it?
Yes, because you are doing it in one night.
Well, it doesn't.
Maybe.
It takes like a few hours. Yeah.
Yeah. And how much embroidering has Luca done before? In the last 4 years? Not that
it's-
much.
But he does seem pretty comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Not
So
super
give me-
practiced, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, you're not terrible at it, but you're not great at it either, so considering that this is the night before, it will...
I don't
take a
expect
bit.
it to be perfect.
Yeah.
Up to the dice.
Anyway.
If you're rolling
Yeah.
that one, I'll give you fish dog.
Yeah. Fish dog or Willow or Anne can try and assist you with the
Sure.
embroidery.
Maybe we're all
little
helping. I know
bit.
Anne would, since they drew the thing. They're probably there with Luca,
Hmm.
trying to assist.
I would. Yeah, I would also. Willow wants to make like a. Willow would just no. Sorry, Willow would use paper. Never mind.
We're having a
To
little
wrap up the
craft
mug.
session. Make
Yeah.
gifts for our granny.
Yeah, a little
Basically.
bit, yeah.
What am I rolling?
Yeah. Give me a dexterity check with advantage, I guess.
Dex. Advantage.
Nice.
Not too bad.
Okay.
Oh, good.
You make a very cute little flower embroidery on one of the corners of the shawl.
Yes. Thank you.
Well done.
Very
Anne seems
nice.
to be enjoying this.
I hold it up like,
Aw.
wow, look how amazing it is.
Yeah, it looks good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Can't even tell. You got a shift weave, and now she won't want to use it.
Oh,
No, it's good. It's good. It's nice. It's a good thing.
It makes it special.
It's
why didn't you
It's
point that
good.
out, Willow?
no because she'll like it. She'll like it. It's fine.
It's a personal touch.
Yes. When she's in a steady environment like the poppy, it'll be the temperature's quite normal and it's nice, Luca.
Thank you. What did you end up getting, if you want to tell me? Or is it a
No,
secret?
it's a secret.
Okay.
No, it's a mug. It's a mug. Willow would probably have wrapped Varis's as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might as well.
I imagine
Yeah.
you got a gift wrapped at the shop because that's
Okay,
a thing
that
they
one.
would do.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It's an import store, so like, yeah.
Yeah, fair.
I think they'd have gift wrapping. Admittedly, it's not like gift wrapping like in our modern day, but it would be like some nice colored paper.
Yeah, Willow would want to embellish theirs a little. Like, they'll leave Varis's as it is because otherwise, yeah. But
Yeah.
they'd like to embellish theirs a smidge.
Yeah.
Lucas is fully hand wrapped. Kind of messy, but
Yeah.
And hasn't wrapped
I don't know.
theirs.
I think Luca would be good at wrapping gifts. He's very
Mm.
Yeah.
he's got
Meticulous.
making beds down, so I
Yeah.
think that
Sure.
same
Yes.
skill
Yeah.
would come in handy with wrapping gifts.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Might be a little bit plain, but very nicely wrapped.
Well, that's all that matters.
Yes.
We're
And you
hanging
get
at
one.
Willow's boat doing craft. This is
Yeah.
adorable.
Yeah.
And hasn't wrapped
Willow's
theirs
going
yet.
to ask. Yeah, Willow's going to ask, what was in my pocket?
Oh, looking at Anne,
okay.
I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Luca also put many things in your pocket.
An arm.
Yeah.
I
Frame.
was just testing how deep it would. Sorry.
I know.
We know, Luca.
Frame?
Frame. It's not finished yet.
Oh, that's nice.
And there's a little shrug. I mean, hopefully.
It's nice. It'll be nice.
Healer's Moon. Makes perfect sense for Elsa, doesn't it?
It does.
Hmm.
And seems a little weird when they say that.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, just shows me how out of place I am.
What do you mean?
Ugh, I don't belong under the Healer's Moon. Makes no sense.
Wait a minute. When's your birthday?
It was last month. We had a party.
Now I'm speaking to N.
It's the day after Elsa's.
What?
Willow slaps themselves in the face.
Why didn't you tell us?
It's not a big deal. You don't have to make a big deal out of it. It's no big deal.
Well, it's a big deal to me.
Well, thank you, but it's... Having a party for Elsa, that's good enough.
It doesn't mean we can't have a party for Anne. Or Kai, if he wants.
We will be having the same birthday, unaccounted for the same person. Seriously, I didn't expect anything. That's why I didn't...
Well, that's the wrong expectation to have. Because we're your friends, right? Or acquaintances, whatever word you wanted to use. So, you should expect it. Because we want to give it to you. Right, Willow?
Yes. So we will be organizing that tonight, tomorrow. What do you feel like doing?
It doesn't... You don't have to organize anything. I don't need a party.
Okay, fine. We will liaise with one another about what we are planning to do on the day after tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Got all
What
of
kind of
tomorrow
cake
to
do you
figure
like?
out.
What do you want?
I-
What are you looking for?
Wow, that's a really big question, Willow.
I'm aware. I mean, something that I could maybe purchase or make. Oh, actually, never mind. Forget I said that.
And kind of gives you like a bit of a look like maybe they know what you just clicked about.
No, I need
well,
ideas.
That's not really a gift. Yeah, well, then we just have to...
You don't have to get me a gift.
No, you don't get a say in this.
I think that N might like art supplies. Willow is just talking directly to Luca now and not acknowledging N at all.
Over Anne's short little head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Do
a
you
good
think-
idea.
Do
Do
you
you
think N
have
would
like,
be into...
you have fancy paper, right? It's
I do have
special
fancy
paper,
paper,
for
yes.
artists.
There is special paper. N has so much special paper in their book already.
Right.
So
Okay.
special paper, special book. So maybe just something else. N likes knives. Already got N a knife. N likes eating. So I guess we'll have to take N to dinner.
Or would
have
you
enough money
prefer
for it.
homemade dinner? Luca makes a
don't
good
know.
dinner.
Luca does make a good dinner. Luca makes a better breakfast.
Breakfast for dinner?
Maybe.
3-course meal. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm a genius.
How's N vibing?
and it's shrinking. And they're visibly reddened.
Yes!
Sitting there with just like their face in their hands,
Yeah.
just like crunching
Oh,
into a ball.
Yeah.
It's kind of gonna come out because they need protection from us idiots.
No, I don't need to numb out for this one.
Oh.
What would you like, Anne? And don't say nothing. Don't say we don't need to bother.
I don't know.
So it's settled then. We'll organize it.
Yes, big surprise, but low key.
Forget
I give Will-
everything you just heard.
I give Willow a look like, yeah, we're totally
Yes.
low key.
We're very good at this.
Very covert.
Mhm.
Yeah, you didn't even notice me following you until you had to buy me lunch.
What?
Never mind.
Your adventures in Regalport with Kai. I understand. Okay.
I was very subtle,
I knew you were there the
I'm
whole
sure.
time.
but I was subtle, wasn't I? I was very
Dude.
covert.
I'm not sure I would call it that, but you were very persistent.
See, now you know we'll have a party for you because I am persistent. Unless you... If you...
Luca, we're planning a party.
But...
Is
that alright?
Just...
I'll just leave it up to you. You guys seem to have a plan.
Yep. Willow's looking
Okay.
at Luca like, don't...
You could always ask and like what they usually do for their birthday.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask that question.
I was talking
Luca
to
will.
Luca.
I don't
Well,
want to
what-
ask the person that doesn't... Okay, carry on, Luca. Fine.
What would you normally do for your birthday? What did you do last year?
If I may provide a suggestion for what you did last year.
Sure.
I think you were still on your lecture hall crimes.
Possible.
But you did get a very nice dinner.
Did
A very nice dinner.
Did I get it above board or? Maybe a few of
Paid
those.
for it.
Maybe a few of those street rolls weren't exactly part of the bill, but you know, it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just
Yeah.
gotta.
Yeah. But basically, I'm imagining like N had a steak dinner after there at like a very fancy place near a university.
Uh-huh.
But then what does N say to us?
Yeah.
I ate.
Okay,
Ooh.
well, obviously.
Note that down, Luca.
I've never seen Anne eat before, so...
It's kind of what I've been doing for the last few years. Just try and get something nice for a change to eat on my birthday.
Fair endeavor. Noble endeavor.
Have you liked anything that I've made? Or would you prefer to go out for dinner? We could take you to Regal Port for dinner. Willow will pay.
I'm okay keeping it close to home.
I smile a little bit, but I try to hide it. Try to hide it.
Salvage.
Okay. Well, since we're here, Willow, when's your birthday?
Oh, few months away.
It's in summer.
Which month?
It is...
Oh.
Is it...
It's Larvion.
Lavion 7th?
Yeah. Yes. So,
Yeah.
in
7th
summer.
of Lavion.
Luca writes that down.
Oh.
If we're not together, I will send you a present.
We'll figure out the logistics on the way.
Willow might be sailing
Thank
the
you, Anne.
skies.
Wow. Is that what you gleaned?
I sort of. What? Well, if you're open to talking.
Nope. We are planning not only one, but 2 birthdays.
Yes,
Apparently.
you can tell us your secrets later. Sorry, your private things later.
Absolutely. At once.
Post haste.
Well, anything else you want to talk about or do during this downtime, or are we skipping forward in time?
Let's.
Guess skip forward.
Yeah.
Ordered. N, you little forget to tell us looking ass.
Yeah, why didn't this come up when we were talking about Elsa's birthday yesterday?
It wasn't the right time.
And wasn't sure he was
Cool.
gonna tell you.
N didn't tell us. Willow just inferred from N's
Yeah.
sad ramblings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea what to get them.
Don't have to get anything.
It's okay, Luca. You got a shift weave. Sure. You'll figure the rest out.
Yeah. Okay. Let's press on, friends.
Okay. All right. we skip forward to the 17th of Therendor. It is now
Yay.
Seeker Elsa's birthday, making her 74 years old.
Yay!
Grandma.
Luca, you make your excuses for needing to go outside and like go to the nesting quail to make her a cake. As you
Say Willow needed help on the boat.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I'll include Willow in my lies.
Yeah. Hey, it's plausible. It's
Willow
a
asked you for
benevolent
help?
lie.
Unlikely.
Yeah.
But yeah.
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 As you do so, you notice that there are people, sort of like more people coming towards the Nodding Poppy than maybe you would usually expect, and not many of them look sick. You spy that like one of the people who work at the bakery comes with a little folded box wrapped in twine.
Aw.
She's so loved.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, she gets a bunch of little presents from members of the community. And I assume like Luca made her like a nice breakfast.
Absolutely.
And
I
brought
would
her
have
like tea in bed before she woke up and stuff.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say breakfast in bed.
She probably doesn't take breakfast in bed, if only because crumbs.
Sure.
Feels bad. But she will accept tea in bed and give lots of hugs to Luca, and if N
So many
offers,
hugs.
she'll give a hug to them as well.
Yeah, little side squeeze.
Yeah,
Aw.
it's very cute.
So we take breakfast together, and then Ed and I say we're going to go and help Willow with something because we're sneaky.
Yeah.
Yep. Has Willow changed
You-
back into their jacket, or is Willow maintaining this outfit?
The party band outfit.
I guess back to the jacket.
All right.
Yeah.
Back
More
at home.
familiar.
Yeah. Back in salvage.
Sleepy old salvage.
Mm-hmm.
You go over to the nesting quail. Eka, of course, was down with a plan to allow you to borrow her kitchen for a little bit to help make a cake for Elsa. Although Eka does have like suggestions.
You know what?
Just to
I will
say-
take all of her suggestions.
Okay, Eka basically like helicopter pilots you through making a cake.
Fantastic.
Thanks, Eka.
Yeah.
Then she jumps in when like someone's about to like mix. Luca's like, so this much flour, and she's like, no,
That's baking
no,
soda.
son.
Yeah.
This much sugar.
yeah.
That would be salt, honey. No.
Yeah. Eka's daughter is also there, like underfoot. Little Toto, who is very excited to help Seeker Elsa like birthday presents, since over the winter Toto had like a very bad ear infection that like made them completely miserable, and Elsa helped cure them of that.
Oh.
So
I would encourage
she
her
is
to,
like she is dictating from like Eka's big recipe book, like 2 cups of flour and you gotta level it, and it's very cute.
Baby. Baby.
Luca will let her help decorate if she wants.
Yeah, she gives of like, you should draw a smiley face on it.
I'm just imagining
That sort
like
of thing.
this. The side
Yeah.
that you guys worked on all fine, and then the side that Tor helped decorate just has like big, you know, like a piping bag but too hard. She's like, like big.
A little bit. A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Toa's tusks are like coming in, so she's got like a
Oh.
little bit of a lisp.
Baby!
And like she keeps doing that thing that like small children who are missing teeth do, where their tongue just like sticks out through the gap.
He's so cute.
Oh, baby!
Little
Little
hot
toy
girl.
man.
Them.
Mems.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
Aw,
She's so cute.
so cute. All of us endeared in our own ways, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But baking the cake goes pretty well.
Oh, good. No checks. We just say it goes well. We don't burn
Yeah,
it.
Ekka's here.
I'm gonna say that Ekka's supervision prevents you from needing to do any checks.
Yes, thank you,
You're working
Ekka.
from like a decent recipe and with supervision, so you're good.
And in a nice kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah.
We did it.
Not a forge.
You do have to like wait a few hours for the cake to cool before you can like decorate it properly.
Yeah.
Um,
In which case.
Ekka puts it in the ice box. I don't think they have like exact refrigeration in
Yeah.
Eberron, but I think they have a way of like keeping things cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. Any other projects that you want to do like last minute before Seeker Elsa takes an early day off from work? Because she is still working today. It's still a weekday.
Yeah. And people need help.
Yeah.
Should any decorations gonna be put up at the quail or anything specific for her? We could set up a table. I imagine like we set up a specific table, a large table, expecting
Yep.
like people that
Yeah.
would tune in. Like
Yeah.
Fresh flowers. Like a nice.
I can picture like
Okay.
Willow directing Fish Dog to put up like streamers, paper ribbons, that sort of
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
all in Elsa adjacent colors.
Yeah.
Just make it look nice in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fishdog can also go say hello to Tor.
Yeah. Toa like chases it around
No.
a little bit.
Beep booping around.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's very
And we
cute.
can have
very
make a gift table. Was that very
Yeah.
very domestic. Very
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
sweet vibes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Bruno's not here, is he? He comes in for dinner mostly.
No, he's not here, and I don't think it's a day of the week where he usually comes to eat at the Quail. I think he tends to do that more on the weekends, but
Right.
he might pop by for like his lunch.
Fair. He popped by to see us in the kitchen.
Look, I'm
Oh,
covered in
shit.
flour.
I've gotta go-
God.
We'll,
Yeah,
like,
there's
ask
like
him
a
if he's coming
brief
tonight.
glance of like Bruno collecting his lunch from Eka, and like over the shoulder he sees like the commotion in the kitchen a little bit and so
Yeah.
on, and just like does a little gruff like and shakes his head and with a slight twitch of a smile around the corner of his mouth.
Good.
But as well. I imagine we're perceived and don't perceive him back because we are busy
Busy with
holding,
cake.
Yeah.
mixing whatever the hell's happening in
Yeah.
that kitchen.
Yeah.
So much yelling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's like clattering of pots and pans.
Yeah. Well, it's like mix it, but like not like too much. You're going to end up and then look like this and like way too much. It's splattering up the sides.
Toad like gently instructing, you have to fold the cake batter like this, and like does this very like mechanical gesture with their arm of like how to.
And Luca's like, how do you fold? It's liquid.
And Luca starts whisking. Tiny Tor like, no.
God. But you end up with a nice cake. What kind of cake do you think? I'm gonna say like what kind of cake would be good?
Get the most complicated cake you find.
No. I think it's like an apple and cinnamon cake.
I was gonna say apple.
Ooh.
Yeah.
An apple for the doctor.
Yeah.
Ah, cute.
I like that.
A cinnamon for her sin.
Nope.
No, it's
No, I don't
cinnamon
know.
is
I couldn't
good for
think.
you.
Yes, cinnamon for. Sorry, I couldn't think of anything.
Deliciousness.
Yep, cinnamon for yum yum.
Yep. Okay.
For warmth. Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah, warmth.
For
There we
cozy.
go.
Cozy.
Yes. A little bit of nutmeg too.
Oh,
Don't know what that is.
Don't worry about it.
it will taste delicious.
Yes.
I mean,
So
I don't like apples, so
Stop it, Luca does.
that's true. So let's
Why'd you-
continue.
we'll
Don't worry,
talk about this later.
Sorry, Zeke cheffering in the background. Chefing in the background.
You don't like apples.
Anyway,
Yeah. How do you go about the festivities now that all your prep is out of the way?
I guess we wait for
Hmm.
Elsa.
Yeah, I might go back to the poppy and like help her pack up for the day.
Yeah.
Anne and I will guard the gift table.
Yes. Very important.
Actually, I would like to give her a present in private, if that's all right.
Sure.
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, champ, go to it. Hop to it.
All right.
Good luck.
So you close up the poppy early and then bring Elsa aside as you're like packing things up.
Seeker, if you have a moment before we go, I have something for you.
Oh, of course. What is it?
It is this. And I show her the box, but I don't yet hand it over. I kind of already said this, but obviously there is a good chance that I will be leaving with N and then making my way back to Karnath to figure out who I am, figure out who Luca is. I've been coming to terms with that fact, but it is hard to think that I'll be leaving you soon. So, I wanted you to have this because it's something that's important to me, so that you can know that I'm always thinking of you and that I'm going to come back to you. And then I give her the box, wait for her to open it.
She accepts the box and like before she opens it, she like presses close to you and gives you a hug and pats you on the side of your cheek. I'm very proud of how far you've come in the months since I've known you. And I knew that I was just a step along your journey, but I'm very glad that I got to be a part of it. And when you're on the road, you can always send me a letter.
I will send you a letter every week. But that's a good way to put it. When I why don't you open it and I'll
All right. Yeah, Elsa accepts the box and like carefully opens it up. What does she
And-
see inside?
Inside is a bare scrap of black metal that has basically been ripped in half, and on it are the very familiar numbers that say my date of birth, though my year of birth isn't perfectly visible, my first name, and a few numbers that might have been my soldier's ID. It's my dog tag that I was found with when I was in prison.
She like looks at it and like gently runs her fingers over it. There's this very jagged edge where the metal almost looks like it's been melted in half, where the edges of the numbers are missing and the lack of your last name.
We talked about this, but when they found me, this and my sword was all I had. So this told me who I was in a very simple way. So it means a lot to me. And I want someone who also means a lot to me to hold on to it for me.
Of course. Sika also is like a little bit overcome. She gets misty-eyed and sort of rushes in to give you another hug, a very tight squeeze.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. Sorry.
No, thank you. This is lovely. Thank you.
Thank you. I mean it. I'm struggling with the idea of leaving you, but it's something I have to do. And you kind of helped me figure out who I am now, so this is kind of part of that.
I'm so very proud to have known you, Luca.
And
I look
you.
forward to seeing you again once you have found your place in the world.
My place will be back here to help you as you need. Even for just a little while.
My sweet boy. She, like, tucks the box under her elbow and, like, takes both her hands and pulls your face down so she can kiss you on the forehead.
And I'm gonna
give you another deep hug. It's like a long hug.
I hug her back too. I want to like bundle her up completely in my arms, like I'm never gonna let go.
Yeah. It's very, very sweet.
Luca's a little misty-eyed too, and he pulls back and he kind of rubs at his eyes and like smiles. We shouldn't keep everyone.
She smiles too.
Yeah.
Well, you're not gone yet.
Not yet. I'll be here for a little while more.
And you're certainly welcome to be. Yes. Let's celebrate.
Yeah. The birth of my favorite seeker.
Thank you so much. She takes your hand and you get ready and walk down to the nesting quail. Are you guys okay?
No. What do you think, Zeke? You were there. Anyway, birthday time.
I was wondering what kind of reaction that would get.
Tears and agony, bastards!
Fucking...
Yeah. Hard cut back to Anne and Willow standing with like arms crossed next to the gift table.
Taking a while.
Yeah.
Bet you anything, Luca got all sentimental.
Without a doubt.
A little while later.
Just quick ask a question.
Yeah. And?
Did Anne hear the question?
No, I did not. I'm waiting for you to ask again because it got all caught.
Oh.
Sorry.
What kind of cake do you like?
Most. And says after a long consideration.
Okay, well, it's just gonna like, and then like, okay, get back to just standing in silence.
I think I think a childhood favorite of yours was probably chocolate.
Yeah.
That's hard to get out here, though.
Yeah.
You're probably not gonna bring it out, are you? You're just gonna say most, like little trash possum you are.
I think after a long silence, N might say chocolate, but that's asking a lot.
No, it's an answer. Thank you.
We got it on Luca's birthday.
Small.
You got hot chocolate.
Still chocolate,
Yeah.
No, nevertheless, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. So, Seeker, Elsa, and Luca come down. There's a bit of a cheer. There's a round of she's a jolly good fellow.
Aww.
And who brings out the cake?
Good question.
Who gets the honor of bringing out the cake?
I'm gonna say I'd leave that to N.
What? Luca catches it in a corner.
Yeah. Like, hey, so can you bring out the cake?
I mean, I can. I'm able. Why?
Okay, good. You do it. And I run back to the table.
Really laughs at you from a distance and waves.
And is like visibly distressed with like a hand reaching out for Luca as he races away.
Yeah. We could have gotten candles, yeah?
Yeah.
I imagine Willow will light the candles. What kind of candles arranged? We just got pretty candles. We're not doing 74 candles.
No, that's a bit... There would be more candles
excessive?
than
Yes.
cake.
Yeah. Yeah, but so Willow will light the cake and smile big at N. Good luck.
Why? And just N's mood is like, why does this feel like the most momentous thing I've had to do in months? The most important thing I've done in months is carry this cake. And says, standing in the back kitchen staring at the cake.
Yeah.
And then we'll bring out the cake.
Willow's
I was
just
gonna
looking
offer
at
if
you.
none of you were doing, then like Toto would have done it, but like,
Oh,
Now we're just watching N.
yeah,
No, I want to see N suffer.
yeah.
Thanks.
Suffer affectionate.
Yes.
This is an adequate kind of suffering, a very benevolent kind of suffering.
This is what they get for not telling us about their birthday.
No.
Yeah.
Imagine N's looking at the cake and Willow's just like slightly out of focus but leans into their line of sight like, anytime. Candles melting.
Yes, I will bring out the cake.
Okay. You screw your courage to the sticking place and bring out the cake, and there is a round of applause as you bring it out of the room. It is a big cake because it is made for a lot of people.
Yeah.
It kind of, and you can barely see past it.
Yep. Good. No one can see me blushing.
Yeah, you very carefully navigate the
Oh
room.
yeah, so careful. And is the most careful at navigating this room. Like it's a tactical mission to get this cake to the table.
Yeah. You place it down with a great sense of
Accomplishment.
achievement.
I'm just glad it didn't tip over. Like it's relief.
Yeah, there was maybe a hairy moment once, and then we were like, whoop.
I'm literally going to die if this cake falls over.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And Elsa is delighted by it.
Oh, she is, because she's amazing.
Eka says, "These three baked it for you."
It was mostly Luca.
No, everyone helped. Even Toto.
Elsa's like, "Oh, thank you so much," and is very delighted. She takes a deep breath and has to take 3 tries to blow out the candles a little bit. I imagine while you didn't do 74, there are still like a lot.
Yeah, a big row of them for her to like
Yeah.
that goes across the length of the width of the cake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I imagine immediately Willow will be the one to like prompt the happy birthday song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So just so that there is no pause in the middle, plus clapping, very festive.
Yeah. Elsa gets to cut the cake first, and then Eka takes over and starts dishing out slices. It's
She
very...
give me a kiss. You know how they say if you cut the bottom of the cake, you're supposed to kiss the person closest to you?
I imagine Luca leans in with his cheek like right next to her, like you have to kiss the nearest handsome soldier.
Yeah, I think Elsa just like smears a bit of icing on your face. It's very cute. It's very festive. very
Adorable.
cozy. It's not like too loud, but like people come up and wish her happy birthday and give her hugs and like little trinkets of gifts and so on.
Aw.
Yeah, I imagine Luca's birthday was a lot louder, so this is like
Mhm.
a more
Yeah.
mature party.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is mostly like either people of a similar age range to Elsa or like families with small kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That sort of
nice.
thing. It's very quaint. It really demonstrates just like how much of a part of salvage Seeker Elsa is. That like
Mhm.
there must be 100 or more people who like come up and wish her happy birthday.
Aw. Like the fact that
Basically.
everyone knows as well is kind of
Yeah.
an indication of
Yeah.
how beloved she is.
Yeah.
As it kind of starts to quiet down,
Yeah.
and people are starting to
Yeah, it
filter
winds
away.
down.
Yeah, and is going to bring out their book, and they look kind of timid. Elsa,
Yes.
would you mind if I drew you?
Oh, of course not. Please.
And for that matter, Luca.
Yeah?
Would you stand behind Elsa, kind of, and gestures with the pencil beside her, and I don't know, if you feel like putting your hand on her shoulder, that might be nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, that'd be lovely. Thank you.
And nods like very quickly and is like flipping through their book and pulling out a page that they inserted there earlier, not ripping out a
Yeah.
page.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
just like very focused on this now. They're not going to acknowledge everything
Yeah.
that's happening and that they just asked this. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Elsa beams as like she sits with Luca and has her portrait drawn. There's like casual conversation going
Yeah.
on as like, and you probably like direct them that like they can just like keep talking, just like stay in the same pose more or less
Yeah.
as you
Once the
jot
hand has
down them.
a base sketch down, they're allowed to be a little more loose too, so.
Yeah.
Luca looks positively ecstatic that he's being drawn. He is glowing.
Of course he is.
It's
So cute.
so cute. By the way, when do all the gifts get given from you three and Varis?
Well, it will have to be after someone is finished sketching. Maybe that's the good
Or
segue into it.
Yeah.
I guess you guys are allowed to move a little bit. So
Yeah,
it might
you
be-
guys- yeah, you guys can go ahead.
110 has like gotten down the basics. Is like, okay, you can.
Yeah, as long as you're here and I can reference your general appearance, go ahead.
Yeah.
I think Willow would sort of be watching you guys do that for a while. Quite fond, but standing a bit far away. But then
Mhm.
to give N a bit of a like, so N doesn't have to
Trust.
sit there knowing that they are like
Being observed.
the reason why Elsa and Luca are standing perfectly still and like people probably coming over to watch, Willow will come in and bring the gifts from Varis and from themselves and sit across from Elsa while you're occupied. This is from Mr. Varis and from me.
Oh, thank you so much. You didn't have to, but thank you. Elsa carefully unwraps both the gifts and is like delighted by the tea and the mug, and she's especially, it's like, oh, it has poppies on it. Thank you.
Yeah.
She like looks at you, Willow, like she wants to give you a little bit of a hug.
Oh. After. And you have an artist at work.
She wanted
Can I
to
look
just
at-
give you like a seated hug of basically like she'd like pull you in and like give you a
Oh.
little hug around the waist while she's sitting down.
If she still looks expectant after Willow like tries to joke it off, then Willow will stand up and like bend down and just kind of give her a quick hug. Yeah.
She gives you a firm squeeze and says, "Thank you so much."
Thank you. Willow tries to pull away and like pats her on the shoulder.
Yeah, she lets you escape.
Yeah.
She gives you like a glowing smile.
Luca gives you a little thumbs up from behind her. No, not a thumbs up, like a oh, I
Like a
see
grin.
smile.
Can I go stand behind N? Can I
Yeah.
go stand near N?
Yep.
And is drawing.
Will N be annoyed if Willow like peeks?
And they're probably very focused on drawing and don't really notice Willow's there until like Willow leans
Yeah,
in.
and is like in the zone to avoid embarrassment.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Okay, Willow will just glance past. Willow won't lean in.
Yeah, you've seen a sample of N's drawing before with Luca, and this is much the same. Very soft and dreamlike in the way it like romanticizes people.
Yeah. Willow's going to flash a thumbs up over N's shoulder at Elsa and Luca, like, whoa, it's looking good.
Wow. Sweet. Yeah. And yeah, you just have like pleasant conversation as N draws. It's nice.
Yeah. People are eating cake now.
Yeah. Imagine and you like give them the go ahead of like, okay, now it's just like rendering
Yeah.
down. You've got all the details down, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finishing
So I can
touches.
give Secret Elsa my other gift.
oh,
Well, the other thing is like not a fun gift. This is a little more fun and just for you.
mm-hmm.
So then I hand her the box.
I imagine we're all sitting around the same table now.
Yeah.
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 So well, I wouldn't have hidden that I said that, so you probably picked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So give her the box.
She accepts it and opens it up, and it's like, oh, this is beautiful, Luca.
He embroidered it himself.
Yeah, a little bit. I pointed out. I'm kind of embarrassed, but yeah, I did that.
Oh,
And ended the
sweet.
outline. All very collaborative and nice.
And we did it on Willow's boat, so yeah, it was a group effort.
Thank you so much. Elsa like puts it on over her shoulders and rubs the fabric affectionately, like feeling the softness. Thank you.
Looks
She
perfect.
smiles at all of you.
Does she know it's magic? Or does Luca need to tell her?
You might need to tell her.
Well, this is special. Why don't you explain it, Willow? Because you're so smart. Luca doesn't know how to explain it, so he's hoping you will.
I will ask Zeke, is it the kind of thing where like you think about it?
You say a command word, basically.
Does she know the command word?
It would have come with the box. So
Okay,
there's like a little...
What is the command word? Because Willow would probably know it.
You could just say, I have not thought of a specific one, but like...
Okay.
Yeah.
I imagine Willow wouldn't tell directly, but Willow would say something along the lines of like, say...
Abracadabra, whatever.
Yeah, Weavy. Say Weavy, and then like whatever, like cold or like warm, and then
Yeah.
like let Elsa discover it for herself.
Yeah. She says the command phrase and it transforms into a different colored... I imagine summer shoal. I imagine it was in winter mode and it's like, oh, this is lovely. Oh my goodness. She like leans over and gives Luca another big hug. Says, thank you so much.
Now you have
So
something
sweet.
for every season. Luca is very
Yeah, I
embarrassed by this one.
Yeah,
It's cute.
very sweet. Yeah. The lovely evening of festivities. Zeke Elsa is like burdened with gifts. Most of them are fairly small, but I think Luca, you will need to like help her bring them back.
Oh my god, yeah, I'll carry everything. She doesn't have to do anything.
She does wear the shawl all the way back to the nodding poppy.
Oh.
though.
We can all help take stuff back. I
Yeah.
assume some
Yeah.
stuff can go in my pocket, but
Yeah.
pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Lovely.
It's just a very pleasant evening.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry. It's so nice.
It's so
It's
sweet.
so jolly. Everyone's so soft. I imagine like the conversation on the way back to the poppy is also quite like still
Yeah.
laughing and lively. Like we're still
Yeah.
full of conversation.
Yeah, like you're making jokes that have like started and like you're just continuing the bit. That sort of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I
very
imagine too we
cozy atmosphere.
I figure like because she knows so many people who have been here for so long, there's like in jokes too that are
Oh,
brought
yes.
up at the party that we end up knowing about like random people, like without
Yeah.
us having to talk about all of it. Like we overhear
Yeah,
like,
somebody ate
crazy
a bean
stories.
once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like all of their funny like the jokes or the stories about how Elsa
Yeah.
helped them, and it's like testimonies
Yeah.
from everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really funny, lots of
Yeah.
laughing.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Is
Yeah.
Anne going to give their portrait when we're in private? Big
Debating.
eyes.
I mean, yeah, maybe like, and kind of gets really into it and like refining it, and they pretty much spend the rest of the evening making sure it's as good
Aw.
as it can be.
Aw.
So I think, yeah, and we'll be framing it once they get back to the poppy.
Oh,
Cute. Yeah.
And we'll present it in the bag that the frame was in, like the paper bag with some paper stuffing.
Well, while you're doing that,
Elsa-
we're just unloading things from their pockets onto the table.
Yeah. Yeah.
One thing after another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke is packing away all like the food gifts,
Yeah.
the baked
Aw.
goods.
Yeah. You're gonna
Flowers
have
putting-
treats for a week.
Yeah.
Flowers in vases and so on. Lots.
So nice.
Some nice little letters and so on. Some
They
pressed
just-
flowers with some of them.
So much decoration
Aw.
in the living room now. Flowers and cards just on the mantle and
Yeah.
stuff.
I think Sika Elsa gives the portrait that Anne made place of pride by hanging it up over the mantelpiece. That's this lovely charcoal rendered sketch of Sika Elsa and Luca smiling.
Yeah. It's like halfway around the corner into the kitchen as it's going up. Like embarrassed.
Aw.
But they want to be there too, so they're
Yeah.
Standing at the door,
Yeah.
one leg in, one leg out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Half concealed by the wall.
Lurking in
Yeah.
the shadows as you watch your gift be admired.
Yeah.
Wow.
Luke is like, wow, I look so handsome.
You do, she says.
And you look stunning. Wow, and you're amazing. Where?
They turn around and like ends in the corner.
You see Anne like literally peeking around the corner, half their face behind the threshold.
Man.
Thanks.
Right. I think that closes out Secret Elsa's birthday unless there's anything else. Also, I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you guys out N the fact that it's N's birthday tomorrow?
I can imagine it came up during the party
Yes.
conversation,
Yeah.
especially from Luca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Sika Elsa was delighted by that knowledge and it's like,
Aw.
Share a birthday, buddies.
yeah.
Yeah.
And basically asked like if N wanted anything and so on.
Yeah. And just
I think Sika
Staggers
Elsa
their
gave
way
N
through
like
that
I think Sika Elsa gave N an extra slice of cake as like an early birthday gift.
Aw.
Thanks.
It was very cute.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't know even more than usual. What you could get
Yeah.
me.
Aww.
I've never wanted anything in my life.
Well,
I actually wouldn't mind talking to N in private
sure.
Oh,
I
okay.
if we
think-
get the opportunity.
I think the day has wound down enough, and like
Yeah.
Seeker Elsa has like it's a bit late.
Yeah.
I would say like it's 11-ish almost.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Seeker Elsa thanks you all and retires for bed.
Before she goes, Willow might quickly ask where she got the chocolate for the hot chocolate from.
Oh, she probably like got it from Regalport.
Yeah.
Asked a friend of hers to like buy it for her, basically.
Okay.
Willow, are you spending the night? Or are you going to go back to the comfort of the... Your boat doesn't have a name, does it? The Jenkins workshop.
This again. Willow does a big eye roll, But yeah, well, I should probably get some rest in my own house, unless, of course, birthday. Willow looks like for some indication of the time, unless, of course, there's a birthday request for me to stay.
You do what you want, Willow.
Okay.
If you stay, we can get up early and plan secrets.
Willow's near the door, like they were probably going to peel away just out of habit. But I don't know.
Or you can
stalling.
leave. You can leave.
Brain just. I should fix my bed. At
Make
least.
an insight check, Luca
Who?
and N.
Yeah.
Luca and N
okay.
on Willow to read what the stalling is about.
Ah.
Okay.
Wee.
It's not that Willow wants to leave, it's just that they're so in the habit of leaving that they don't know what to do with themselves.
Oh.
And you can read that it's specifically because Willow is used to sidelining themselves.
Yeah.
Big loner energy. Of like, well, I'm not wanted here.
But I just said you were.
You still left the decision up to them.
Yeah.
Well-
It would be easier. You just laid down here, you are full of cake.
And your bed's still made.
You have a bed.
Sorry, your treasure map. Your treasure is still waiting for you.
I'm okay. I might as. Yeah, sure. I'm not fussed, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at Perks visibly.
I'll set Fish Dog up. Be right back.
Okay.
Willow goes out the front.
I need to deal with my emotions right now.
No, just feeling like it's weird. This is awkward.
Willow's like one hand was on the door handle, so they're just like, I'm just gonna go take a lap.
Yeah. I'm gonna just finish this action I started and see what. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've already initiated this command. I need to
Yeah.
see it through.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. But
Oh.
yeah,
Willow's gone.
Luca and N, you have a moment alone while Willow sorts themselves out.
Anne, could I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
I'm just checking in. You seemed a little different on the ferry. I was just making sure everything's okay.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Do we need to contest this?
Yeah.
Persuasion, I think.
Okay.
Ooh.
What does Luca perceive?
And it's kind of frowny when they say that everything's fine. Like they They usually have kind of a dismissive, like, resting face about it, but Luca might notice, like, a particular tenseness about their expression in the corners of their mouth.
Everything went well at the place with your criminal contact? Oh, your contact? I don't know if they're a criminal.
Well, I mean, aside from the fact that they didn't have any information on Mr. Redcoat. Oh boy.
There is something that N is not telling you, but you don't know if it's just because they're not ready to say it yet, or if that's like
Okay.
something
Well,
else.
if anything comes to mind, maybe you were just nervous about your birthday being close.
Probably more nervous about Seeker Elsa's.
Well, she liked your gift, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And rubs their neck, glancing towards the living room. Thanks for putting up with that.
Oh, no, it was fun. I've never had my portrait drawn before, and I think it's something I should have done more often. I'm very photogenic. I'm gonna catch N's eye and like give them my little hug gesture.
And hesitates. You see like their eyes flick to your hands and then back to your face. Because they know they're lying to you. But they'll give it back after a moment.
You hungry still? Or are you full from cake?
Willow's gonna bust in
You
right
guys,
now.
you guys ate so much food.
I have to go home. I just remembered something.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'll say goodbye now. Thank you for tonight and the festivities. If that's okay. And I can't. Is there a look on Anne's face? Is there a sound?
And just seems a bit startled. Like they seem like
Because of the
they're
loud noise.
Yeah, because Willow busted in and was like, "I have to leave." It's just like it's just regular.
Yeah. And seems in
Sorry.
a slightly different mood than when you left.
Oh, insight checking that.
Okay. It's probably a flustered by Luca mood.
Okay. Willow's going to look at both of you and turn everything okay with the eyebrow cock.
Yeah, everything's normal.
Okay. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy your last day of being 81, was it?
26.
20. Oh! 26.
You're
actually.
older than me!
It will be soon.
Wow.
Oh.
That explains
Willow, how old are you?
the hair. How old am I? 26 as well? I think.
I'm the baby!
Willow gives Luca a once over, like, yeah, I guess so. Looking up at him. Same age, for now.
Oh, so N's the oldest. Am I gonna have to
Hence
start
the
calling you
oldest.
grand person?
White hair.
Yeah.
Yes, I was going to say it explains that all of a sudden.
Secret
Yeah.
Elsa doesn't even
Old
have white hair.
fart.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You should listen to me more often. I'm full of wisdom.
And secrets. Like when your birthday is.
Mm.
Well, that's not a secret
Yeah.
anymore.
Nope, now you know it.
Isn't. Well, unless
Yeah.
you need help getting to bed, and I think I'll be off.
What about me?
You're not old, Luca. Well, you're part old. Look at your hair.
I'm a baby. I need
You're
someone
a
to put me
baby.
down.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'll take care of the baby.
You take care of the baby, and I'll go do my business.
Be safe.
Is everything all right?
You as well. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for tonight.
Say-
Bye.
Bye.
You say your goodnights and goodbyes, and Willow peels off. You head to bed. Who are we following?
Willow. First.
Hey.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm still
Yeah, Willow,
debating.
what do you gotta do?
Willow wants to try the wand thing.
Oh yeah.
Cute.
Are you bringing Fish Dog with you or not? Because
Mm,
Fish Dog will help with the process.
I think. Yeah, Willow will bring Fish Dog for now, and then later they can always drop him off.
Yeah, you can always send it back.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
probably
give
when
me-
Willow was working. Yeah, when
Yeah.
Willow was setting up Fish Dog, they were like, "Oh
Yeah.
wait."
Yeah.
Okay, give you.
Tinker's tools check with advantage.
Advantage. Tinker's tools.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Nice.
You remember Anne's wrists being like similar to yours in size, and you have like molds for your bracelets and armor and so on. So you successfully managed to boil the wand and, with Fish Dog's help, clamp it around the mold and have refashioned the Mabaran ebony wand into a Mabaran ebony bracelet.
Wow.
Hmm.
You're so talented.
Very cool.
Yep. It'll need to set up overnight, obviously, but it should be ready to go by morning.
Very nice.
That's unfair. You have a birthday present. That's so cool.
It was a thing that Anne already asked for.
I know, but it's like,
Yeah.
it's nice to get it on your birthday. You know, it's.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Luca.
Willow will walk back to the poppy and drop off the Fish Dog again on the way past. And it's a happier walk around Salvage tonight. They got a little kick
Yeah.
in their step. Yeah.
Aw.
You
And
do
they head
your
back home.
evening walkabouts. The
Yep.
sky is nice and clear. You can see the
Slap the
stars.
cleansing stone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoosh. It's still a bit chill. There's still like a bite to the breeze. But you have your nice warm coat on and you're feeling good.
Yeah, I think
Nice
a lot
day.
of the earlier conversations too. Not only the happiness about being like and hearing all the people of Salvage, Willow's feeling incredibly fond of Salvage at the
Yeah.
moment after that day.
Mm.
You
And
are
also
filled with
Elsa,
like goodwill towards
the people of this
mankind and
village.
so
yeah.
on. You're
And yeah, even part of what Varis said today was kind of got Willow in like a
well, yesterday.
yesterday. Yeah, just the ongoing like vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mostly cuddly towards Salvage vibes today.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Cute.
Yeah.
We dip back to the Nodding Poppy with Anne still sort of thinking about things.
Yep. And is alone in the room now. Everyone's else gone to bed. They're not doing much, but they are they have their book open and they are scribbling out the word monocle and replacing it with the name Edmund Beckett. And
I
it's
switch over to Anne's book.
sure.
Okay.
And has a list there of various other people they've remembered from their dream. No names, vague descriptions.
Mhm. Yeah.
Omanus is the only other name that now
Mhm.
is joined by Edmund Beckett. And they're trying not to shake when they write the name, but it's difficult. They just kind of put down their pencil and they stare at it for a very long time.
Yeah. There's pause and the words appear on the page next to it. As the eye places down words of its own.
What kind of words? There they are. Yeah. We will. We'll find out all of his secrets, and then we'll destroy him.
I think that's where we end the episode.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Happy freaking birthday,
Fun,
everyone!
yeah.